I know I've told you guys before that I'm not taking on any more projects for Pastor Ricky that don't have to do with Microsoft Paint, but I've got the whole crew here today. I've got Joe back here, got Theodore over here, and now I'm super dizzy. Ricky wanted me to build a drum riser, which is hilarious because that is so far away from anything that I'm qualified to do. Got my volunteers, got the materials, and we're gonna take you through the proper way to build a drum riser as far as I know. So the basic concept is we're gonna build essentially a wall. So studs, 16-inch on center. Whoever's building this will know what all that means, hopefully. Enclosing the entire thing in plywood, or in our case we're using MDF because it's nice and smooth. And then we're doing a soundproof insulation inside of the box, putting the whole thing on like 5-inch heavy duty casters so we can wheel it around and get it out of the way when we need to. So I will take you through every step of this process. Got the wheel?
Yeah, you could probably make a skateboard out of these.
Yeah, probably could. How's that coffee?
It's good.
So good you can't put it down?
What? Bro, come on.
Theodore used to be a carpenter, so he's assuring me that this is the best possible thing to use. And he's got a bit of an obsession with peeling stickers, so now he's doing that. This particular one we're using is rock wool safe and sound. You can tell because there's a baby presumably eating some of it right on the label. This is fire resistant, so good for your fire marshal when he comes in and inspects things. Sound absorbent, which is what we care about, and water repellent, which we don't care about as much, but it's good to know. So essentially the reason why we are making our, when I said 16-inch on center earlier, the stud, the distance between the studs is because these are...
Distance between us two is not too far. Studs, get it?
Anyway, so the reason why we're making everything 16-inch is because these are pre-cut at 16-inch wide. So it just, all we have to do is slap them in there. Our finished product will be 8 foot by 8 foot, just a big square. Old Theodore here is marking off presumably every 16 inches for his studs that will run down and create the frame, and he seems pretty happy with it. Which, you know, when he's happy, I am mediocre at best. And Joe here is touching power tools, which he knows he's not supposed to do. Okay, at some point I have to put that coffee down. So now Theodore has laid out the platform, which as you can tell kind of looks just like a wall. Yeah, 16-inch on center. That's my pinky. So Joe, if you could hold that board, you're gonna want to need to put your coffee cup down though.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, just 2 hands. You know, if you can't do this with 2 hands, you're gonna have to go. Okay, well, that's that. We are going to use nails to tack down the top and bottom. However, we don't want any rattles or anything to be loose or become loose over time. There's gonna be a ton of vibration because we're gonna be playing drums on this thing. We are actually adding liquid nails. In this case, it's a subfloor, but you could use a general construction adhesive, would do the same thing, to really make sure that there's no vibration. All the dampening we could possibly do is being done before we put the top and bottom down. All right, now that Theodore has put the finishing touches on the bottom side, we're going to put 2 heavy-duty casters on this side that do not lock, and then 2 more on that side that do lock. Now we flip it. Oh boy. It's as low as I can go. Oh my gosh.
Just gonna lay it down.
Oh, please. Almost let her go. Did it. All right, we're laying in the sound insulation, pre-cut in the format we bought it in, and just lays in there between those studs. And it's quite simple. Lays in there, tuck it in. We had a little dab of glue on the seams just to kind of hold things in place, but we didn't need to. There you have it. All right, now we're putting the top on, nailing it down. Then we're gonna do some pretty cool carpet squares that are easy to peel and stick. We'll show you those when we get to it, but we are just about done. And I can tell you, this thing seriously deadened sound. Like we dropped this top onto it and went poof. It was actually pretty hilarious. So these are carpet tiles. I don't think they're commercial grade, but they are waterproof, kid-proof, pet-proof, and they're PSA, which means pressure-sensitive adhesive back. So you peel that, and then they're sticky. Just gonna peel and stick where things go. These are directional, so you'll see arrows on them. There is a kind of a specific grain to the nap of the carpet, which is, you can see there, it's got those lines on it. We're gonna go alternating just to give it kind of a cool visual. So we're gonna go this way, which is north and south, and we're gonna go west to east, and we're gonna continue that pattern. And it should fit exactly, because our platform was built at 8 by 8, and these are exactly 24 inches. So as we're wrapping up, just wanted to give you guys an idea of what this actually cost us to build. Lumber prices are a little high right now because of COVID and a lot of supply chain interruption across the world. But you can build this whole thing for about $400, not including labor. So Theodore's a volunteer, he doesn't get paid to do this, so we're good there. But yeah, about $400. We still got some trim work to do, like we're gonna paint the edges black so it blends in nicely to the stage. We've talked about adding some lights and maybe some like portholes for cables and things. But pretty much this will be about 99% wrapped up by the time we finish here. So here's what it looks like.